Gloss and nines. Ah, now it was fucking working. That's what's up.
Never tell me to talk to stranger food, nigga. What's going on with you, bro? Just garbage. Just garbage? Yeah, I'm about to start being lemonade in here, too. For real, bro? I need that shit. That's it. I need that, hoe. Oh, shit, man. Let me go, huh? Let me go.
Alright. Now that, damn. Thank you guys for coming back. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah. Now I feel like listening to Murder on My Mind. I feel like listening to it. Murder. Yeah, exactly. Murder on My Mind. You know why I feel like listening? It's here. Tajable. Let's listen to it. Oh, it's fucking good. My jail cell, my feelings. Oh. Pretending. It's okay. Max 11s, Glocks, and 9s. Wait, go back. Oh, shit is gone, right? 13 days. I want that shit, though. I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. Murder on my mind. What is this? Ah. Afraid to die. Okay. Murder on my mind. Glocks and knives. I got murder on my mind. 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 Whoa. Yeah. Fuck. Huh. I got murder. I forgot the fuck I was doing. I got murder. Ah, yeah. Oh, what is this? I'm about to go do it, though. Wait. No fucking aliens, right? No fucking aliens. No aliens. Those aliens are fucking annoying. I know. I did this shit like a couple of times. Yeah, I need to go all the way over there, my man. Maybe the aliens are just gonna come out of nowhere and shit. I mean, what else is there to listen to, though? I mean, I don't want to hear that Kendrick shit. That shit was garbage. I don't care what no one says. That shit was whack. Yeah, I want to hear what they think. Let's listen to the radio. It's over. Nah, it's fine. It's over. Let's go do this shit. That's ghouls. That's ghouls. Let's kill them. That's it.
So we're asking what your thoughts as far as this battle's going on. Do you have a winner so far? What's your thoughts on
shit was garbage.
Let's start with you, Jess. What you think?
Like I said before, I love Kendrick's creativity in it. A lot of people didn't like the jazz beginning, like the poetic style. I loved it. I know everything means something. Everything is coming. I do like push-ups. I did not like Taylor Made, and I love Euphoria. So I just can't wait to see what happens next. But yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I thought Kendrick's response was dope. And I tell anybody who says I don't like it, I say listen to it again.
Yeah.
There's so many things that you take out of it that you got to pull out of it, because Kendrick, when he writes, he's not writing surface. He's writing because he wants you to think. He's going deep, and he's trying to cut deep, and I think that's what he did. Push-ups, I think, is dope too, but I just think when Kendrick comes like that and he's rapping like that, you got to take that man serious. I always think about, and this is no disrespect, when I heard Nas and Jay-Z go back and forth, like, I think Jay-Z's second was more emotion. When he did the woke up this morning, I thought that was more emotion. And I think Nas really pinned Ether.
And I think with this,
Man, Ether was so emotional. That's crazy.
But he penned that.
Ether is full of so many fifth grade insults. You
But still,
gay, you suck D, you look like a rat. Like compare Ether to Takeover. Takeover was strategical. Takeover was surgical.
Yeah.
See, you did what most light skin do move the goalpost and went to the record that was kind of whack, which was super ugly.
It was.
You know, so you
Super
went to
ugly
that.
was whack.
But if you compare Takeover to Ether, Takeover is the better.
But Takeover came out first, and then Ether was a reply.
Even though Takeover had more cultural impact. But you know, I like the Kendrick record. I like a lot of the Kendrick record. I like the subject matter, even though the subject matter, you know, he already got from Pusha T. A lot of it he got from Ross. But I really just like the fact that Kendrick approached it as a healed, grown man, and he simply
How was he healed to grow?
because he's simply telling Drake that Drake needs to grow up. He's saying Drake hasn't grown as an artist or a man. He says, "Yo, you make music to pacify people. I make music that electrifies people." You know, when he says to Drake, "I know they call you the boy, but where's the man? Because I ain't seen him yet." Like he's literally painting Drake as an artist with all style and no substance, and I like that. Even when he comes at Drake about, you know, not being a real father, I don't know if Drake is a real father or not. You know what I mean? But just the way he approached that, saying to Drake, you know, you don't know nothing about telling your son to pray. You don't know nothing about giving your son.
But now you just said this man said a bunch of lies, but we don't know if this is true or not though either.
I don't know if it is or not, but he's saying that based off their personas. Kendrick has one persona, which is the conscious brother.
But we see Drake with his kid though.
Gives you things.
We see Drake with his
Listen
son.
to what I'm saying.
I'm listening, but we see Drake.
Personas. Kendrick has the persona of being conscious. Kendrick has the persona of being somebody that gives you music with substance. Drake is the party guy.
Right.
He's the guy that gives you the rap record, so he's playing off their personas. So he's saying, like, you don't know nothing about, you know, instilling morals and integrity and discipline in your kids, teaching your son to speak the truth. And the other part where he says, you know, I don't even really think you like women. That's not just him saying, I don't think he's saying, yo, Drake, you gay.
Yeah.
He's saying, like, you're one of those guys, you like vagina, but you don't really like women.
Right.
There's a difference. There's guys that like vagina. They don't really have the respect for women that they should. And you know, people always say Drake is a misogynist and things of that nature.
Right.
I think Kendrick just approached it from a very grown perspective.
Right.
And I think that Drake is gonna have to dig a little deeper in order to really get at Kendrick the next time.
If he needs to, because there's a lot of people that feel like the complete opposite. There's a lot of people that don't want to dig deep and feel like Kendrick's this.
It's too deep.
It's too deep.
Because they not healed.
Correct.
Well, honestly, I was scared when it came out because I was like, oh my god, now I'm gonna have to like really sit with an encyclopedia and all that. But really, because I don't be understanding everything that Kendrick talks about all the time. But I was surprised. I understood a lot of it. You still gotta listen to it over and over to catch things because he rap fast, he switch up flows, but I understood it and it wasn't too deep for me at all.
But I also feel like people just don't like Drake because of Drake being one of the top MCs, one of the top artists out there, and because he's light skinned. A lot of people don't like it. Like when I heard Gilly say, light skinned niggas up, or he does this, that, the other. I mean,
It ain't that he light skinned, it's because he half white. It's a difference.
but he's still black. Even if he was light skinned, it would be the same issue.
I'm not arguing that. I think that right there is one of those slippery slopes, right? Where people say things like Drake shouldn't say the N-word. Alright, if Drake shouldn't say the N-word, then neither should J. Cole. Neither should none of these Puerto Ricans.
Right.
You know, neither should none of the Mexicans in LA.
Drake because is who Drake
I mean,
is.
it's
A lot of
funny.
people just don't like Drake.
This is funny to say, but I've been saying Drake should just say nig. I think J. Cole should just say nig.
Shut up, man.
He should only be able to say half.
So what's that Latin people say?
Latin people shouldn't really say it at all. But that ain't my...
Or Mexican rap, what should they say?
They shouldn't say it at all, but that ain't my fight. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit there and act like I care. I'm not one of those people that's on a high horse like, oh, you shouldn't say that.
But that's why Kendrick said, I don't like when
I
you
don't
say
like
it.
it.
Like, but, you know, it's just, it ain't even gotta be deep for me, but I don't
That's
like
right.
it. It's cringy.
And Kendrick said on the record, it ain't even that deep. It's just something that I don't personally
Right,
like.
right.
And that's how I feel. It's not that deep to me. Another thing Kendrick says in the song that I like, he goes, you the only one that's out here wanting to be famous. Because Kendrick's like, I ain't with all of that label. Yo, I ain't with all of that Hollywood industry, trying to be the most popping person. I like being on these remote islands. I like being with my family. I like making sure that my piece is my piece.
Right.
I respect
But
it.
that's cool. There's two different MCs, two different artists. One likes to be famous, one likes to just put out music and keep it moving. There's two different MCs.
He's also playing off Drake's, you know, insecurities. Because if you are a narcissist, if you are a person that leads with ego, you don't like to be exposed. So for him to be poking at all of those different insecurities, questioning his blackness, questioning him as a father, telling him as a man he hasn't grown up. You running around with all these young boys like Lil Yachty and them, that's where you get your inspiration from. You supposed to be the OG. You supposed to be better than that. As a man, those are the worst kind of conversations. Every man knows that if your mama or your daddy or your brother or sister, somebody your bed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You look, wearing your hat back but still sagging your pants. You know?
It's because my bulb is like.
I'm saying.
You got your pants up, your pants on your head. Alright, well, let's go to the phone lines.
Being from Detroit.
What up, Joe? Talk to us.
Yeah, you gotta start off with the first beginning of it. You was taking Pendergrass.
Right.
My lady is my greatest inspiration. So he's telling y'all that he grew up with rap and that would inspire him. Then yesterday was National Honesty Day. So he's telling them on that day you gotta look yourself in the mirror and see how honest you gotta be with yourself with all these lies and stuff.
How you can beat that? How you can beat that? He broke down National Honesty Day and Kendrick fried Drake on National Honesty Day. You think Kendrick knew National Honesty Day?
Well, if that's the case, I can say today is the first day of mental health awareness month. It was Drake and his insecurities.
And his YNW Melly birthday.
Oh,
It
it's
was?
Yeah, it is.
It's today.
Yep, it's Melly birthday.
See, I hate y'all. Hello? Hello? Hey, what's your name?
Oh shit, I didn't realize. My bad. I didn't realize you guys picked up. I was sitting up here talking to my mama.
Tell your mama we said what's up.
Pop. DJ Nephew Charlamagne, the guy that just married, said what's up.
He got your mama.
Hey, chill out.
How old your mom is?
Mind your business.
You know Charlamagne like him older.
No, I don't.
Yeah, she in that age frame too. Anyway, and Kendrick got it.
Why you think that?
Because Drake hit back with that. He hit back with that weak AI joint. So Kendrick Lamar gotta fight his Riot and Skyhead. That don't make no sense. And people saying he was. I just think Kendrick was more disrespectful than his other stuff. Nah, I like Kendrick.
Well, Drake, you know Drake is about to go to hell.
Yes.
Because, at the end of Push Up, Drake says, I was trying to keep it PG, and then that cuts off. So he really about to go to
Yeah, he
hell.
about to go to hell. I think he about to go to hell. I think it's about to get nasty. They're about to put each other's spouses into it. I think it's about to get disgusting.
Kendrick went low, but Drake about to go to hell.
Yeah, I think he about to go to hell too.
But even so, I don't even think Kendrick went low. I think Kendrick just went a little bit more deeper.
You talk about your father and stuff. I think that's a little low.
I think that's just challenging him on, that was challenging Drake's fatherhood, his parenting skills.
That's low.
Because Drake's father may not have been there for him the way he probably would have.
But that's still low. You talk about how I raise my kids and I don't do this and I don't do that. You calling me?
I think anytime you bring in kids and family,
Yeah, that's low. Especially if you're a good father and you stand on being a good father. Yeah, that's low.
I'm not mad at it though. I think that anybody who is objective.
Hello.
This is Lamar. Thank you for having me because this is the greatest moment of my life. Hip hop did it again. Oh my God. You guys gotta understand, this is like the greatest because this is to me, this is Nas and Jay-Z. This is Nelly and KRS-One.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. You had to say Nas and Jay-Z. Stop.
I had to.
Stop.
Did he say Nelly and KRS-One?
Stop.
Did he really say
Stop.
that? I had to.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I hung up.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I don't say I'm sorry, but I had to hit him.
I'm sorry to ruin the greatest day of your life, but
Yeah.
you lost us.
Yeah, you lost us.
Okay, Nas and Jay-Z.
He was good.
I'm with you.
He was dead.
You just left it there. Nelly and KRS-One, LL and Cannabis? No.
He taking it back. Yeah.
I don't even know what he was trying to say. Like,
Maybe this is the closest thing to him that we gonna get. That we gonna get to in these days.
Yeah. I mean, it is Nas and Jay-Z because this is the two
It is
best
Nas
of their
and Jay-Z.
generation.
Yeah.
correct. It is.
These are the two best of their generation. Say whatever you want. You can talk about Future. You can talk about J. Cole. These are the top of the top tier of our generation.
But I'm not
These are their generation.
I'm not gonna front. I love you for. I think how Kendrick dissected it was dope. I love push-ups and start. But I do love the fact that these brothers are competitive again, right? I I think it was to a point where everybody was too friendly.
Right.
And it was making music not as great as it was. But now when I'm still the competitiveness is back in hip hop, and I love that.
And that's what the caller was saying.
Yeah.
But he had to say that with
Yeah.
Nelly and Karis more than LL and Cannabis though.
Like I said, this isn't just raps. Kendrick did a psychological evaluation on what he believed to be Drake's insecurities, and I feel like when you are, a healed individual, you can see a lot of the insecurities and a lot of these grown-ass boys. And that's essentially what he's telling Drake. You need to grow up. You haven't grown up yet.
But if Drake does go deep, right, and he does a record where he goes deep, will people respect him the same?
Hell yeah.
You think so?
Yes, it was dope.
When Drake came out, he was deep. Like that. I mean, Drake has that ability to do that. It's not like he can't. He just chooses to give people what they want.
I prefer the chopper fire.
What Jeff said is 100% true. 100% true. He can cook up these gourmet meals if you want to.
Yeah.
He's choosing to give them more than junk food.
All right, what's the moral of the story? Do we have more?
I don't think it's moral.
You can't really call it right now.
Nope. It's good. It's good for the game.
Well, yesterday he was performing with Nicki
Nicki
Minaj
Minaj,
in Toronto,
he was,
and he said,
and on his way backstage, she said, "All right, y'all, I gotta go. Y'all know what I gotta do."
Well, go do it, damn it.
Yeah, that's what he said. So,
all right, yeah, all right. Well, I love it. All right, when we come back, we got Jess with the mess. What we talking about?
yeah, people's reacting to Euphoria.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club morning.
Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah, that was garbage.
By the time this podcast is out, all of
Nah, I pass. I wanna hear that shit. That shit was garbage. Drake, hands down. Fucking haters. Fallout Games rank. Let's listen to that. Let's listen to that. Well, I thought it was done, but nah, it wasn't. It was weird.
This is crucial to our survival. And frankly, I think you're the only hope we have.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. Today, we're looking at every Fallout game ranked. Number 9, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel.
Back in line, slaves. I can't sell you if you're dead, but I'll shoot you in the back if you try to run.
The franchise's first foray into the 3D era is better left forgotten. Released on the PS2 and the original Xbox, Brotherhood of Steel hardly keeps a thing that actually makes the two classic RPGs so good. It was watered down into an action-based adventure with mostly hack-and-slash gameplay, though it was still played from a top-down perspective reminiscent of the old isometrics. Players took on the role of a new recruit of the Brotherhood of Steel, but what followed was an incredibly bland and linear story. And linear is one of the worst things a Fallout game can be. Rather than tackle deep and interesting themes, Brotherhood of Steel simply swears at you any chance it gets to trick you into thinking it's mature.
Come back when you've cleaned out all the rat scorpions.
Number 8, Fallout Shelter. At E3 2015, Todd Howard dropped a bombshell. Not only was Fallout 4 going to release in just a few months, but a mobile game, Fallout Shelter, had just launched on the App Store. This charming game lets you become the overseer of your own vault, and it's up to you to keep humanity alive in the increasingly hostile wasteland. Fallout Shelter is great. It knows exactly what it needs to be, and it's even received plenty of content updates since its release. It does have a few microtransactions, but this is easily forgivable with the addition of new mechanics and even quests. Constructing your vault can be a project that lasts for years. Number 7, Fallout Tactics: Brotherhood of Steel.
More never changes.
A Fallout RTS game is an interesting idea, and it would be easy to write off Tactics on the assumption that it just wouldn't work. But actually, Fallout Tactics is both a great RTS game and a great Fallout game. Once again, the focus is on the Brotherhood, but their militarism and access to advanced technology make them the perfect faction for RTS. But you're not playing as either the West Coast or the East Coast Brotherhood. It's an entirely new and less xenophobic faction that genuinely wants to protect wastelanders and stabilize the ruins of Chicago. With a long and interesting story and a wealth of new game mechanics, Tactics is an overlooked gem. Number 6, Fallout 76.
Welcome to Survivor Stories. I'm Dasa Ben Ali, first father.
Of all the games out there, Fallout 76 had a more difficult birth than any. It was plagued by issues at launch, from glitches to a lack of content to mold-filled helmets and awful canvas bags. But credit to Bethesda, they've absolutely turned it around. Through years of subsequent work and massive updates, Fallout 76 has proven that an online Fallout game can and does work. It's got huge quests, tons of weapons, deep ways to customize your character, top-tier boss design and enemy variety, survival mechanics, and one of the best open worlds in the franchise. If you were burned by 76 back in 2018, it's time to bury the hatchet and let those country roads take you home. Number 5, Fallout 4. 7 years after the last mainline Fallout from Bethesda Game Studios, and the series came back with a vengeance.
Ah, that fucking hurts. Ooh, that fucking hurts.
It had just as many hilarious and engaging side missions, but yet again suffered from a main story you'd rather ignore about synths taking control of the Commonwealth. Worst of all was the incredibly oversimplified dialogue system, where you just didn't know what your character, now fully voiced, was actually going to say. This was such a misstep, it was rolled back in 76. But Fallout 4 did drastically overhaul the combat, provide...
帰ってたのか。買ってきてくれたのか。それ俺の。なんだ。一番搾り。だね。意外と普通だなと思って。
味で選んでんの。ビールだもん。
味。
逆にビールに味以外何があるのよ。
なんだろうな。
味にこだわり続けるビールです。
味か。
Ah.
The most fun and exciting gameplay the series has yet seen. Number 4, Fallout 3.
I'd imagine it's quite dangerous. I'd be careful if I was you.
This was the game that truly made Fallout 3D, translating the original game's mechanics, like the VATS and leveling system, for a new generation. Fallout 3 has some issues, namely its non-stop crashes and the lack of iron sights, but it was good enough to turn an entirely new set of players onto the franchise, players who have stuck with Fallout ever since. The Lone Wanderer is cast out of their isolationist Vault 101 to search for their missing father, and eventually finds themselves caught in a far larger conflict between the two powerful factions with advanced technology. The fact that the Enclave and the Brotherhood are both fighting for a water purifier means you really feel like you're giving hope to the kids with its issues. Quite met. Two roads take you. Enemy variety. Two roads take you home.
Man.
Number 5, Fallout 4. 7 years after the last mainline Fallout from Bethesda Game Studios, and the series came back with a vengeance, though it couldn't quite measure up to most of its predecessors. It had just as many hilarious and engaging side missions, but yet again suffered from a main story you'd rather ignore about synths taking control of the Commonwealth. Worst of all was the incredibly oversimplified dialogue system, where you just didn't know what your character... But Fallout 4 did drastically overhaul the combat, providing the most fun and exciting gameplay the series has yet seen. Number 4, Fallout 3.
I'd imagine it's quite dangerous. I'd be careful if I was you.
This was the game that truly made Fallout 3D, translating the original game's mechanics, like the VATS and leveling system for a new generation.
Ooh.
Fallout 3 has some issues, namely its non-stop crashes and lack of iron sights, but it was good enough to turn an entirely new set of players onto the franchise, players who have stuck with Fallout ever since. The Lone Wanderer is cast out of their isolationist Vault 101 to search for their missing
Okay,
father,
good.
and eventually finds themselves caught in a far larger conflict between the two powerful factions with advanced technology. The fact that the Enclave and the Brotherhood are both fighting for a water purifier means you really feel like you're giving hope to the capital wasteland, or perhaps you're taking it away, depending on your choices.
I won't forget what you've done here. No one will. Thank you.
Number 3, Fallout.
We've got a problem. A big one.
The game that started it all, the original Fallout, still holds up today. Its UI design might be outdated, but once you make your character and get to grips with how to play, you're in for one of the best RPGs of all time. Playing as the Vault Dweller, you've got a very simple mission. Leave the vault in order to find a replacement water chip, or everybody in there will die. This simple quest will take you across the American Southwest, meeting all kinds of people who will remain staples of the Fallout universe forevermore, including the Brotherhood of Steel and the Super Mutants. Number 2, Fallout 2.
The old discs speak of an item called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. It is said it can bring life to the wasteland.
The original game struck gold, and the sequel kept going to even greater effect. With the Master's super mutant army gone, it was time for a new faction to rise up on the West Coast, the Enclave. This was their first appearance, introducing them as a group made up of the former United States government, now intent on rebuilding America by force. This time, you're the chosen one on a hunt for a Gek to help you save your home, Arroyo, from a dangerous drought. Though Fallout 2 didn't improve or even particularly change much from its predecessor, its story was even better, and it added things to the Fallout lore you still see in the more recent games.
Find the Gek. Be our salvation.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and
Wow, that's everything. I did it. Wow.
Number 1.
Vegas,
New Vegas.
of course. Game was rigged from the start.
With the Fallout IP in the hands of Obsidian, a studio made up of many of Black Isle's ex-developers who worked on the first 2 Fallouts, the series reached its all-time high.
Yeah.
Vegas took players to the ruins of Vegas itself after getting shot in the face during a routine package delivery. Mr. House, the NCR, and Kaiser's Legion all want control of the city, and many more factions are closely involved in this conflict. With difficult moral choices and no easy answers, it's entirely down to you to decide who should have Hoover Dam at the end. It's nothing short of a miracle that Obsidian made the game in just 18 months. And New Vegas isn't just the best Fallout game, it's one of the best RPGs ever made.
Anyway, it's a right piece from town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. That's everything. What the fuck? Yeah, I knew it was gonna be number 1 because that's the best fucking Fallout game. I always thought it was the best fucking Fallout game. Okay, let's see. All right.
But on moments like that, when I technically make a person faint, I think that's
You didn't make anyone faint.
Ah, we didn't do this.
Cut at me.
No, Daru.
The existence of this brand is an insult to humanity. Their milkshake has no taste, and they always have the audacity to only give you one napkin, regardless of how much food you order. If you like Boteria, I suggest professional psychological help.
Oh,
Wow. Hello and welcome to the Abroad Japan podcast. Probably the
That's
best way of
it.
learning about life in Japan without actually being in Japan. I'm your host Chris Broad, and we're joined as always by England's top
yeah, that's
Japan
it.
enthusiast,
Alright, let's get the
Mr.
fuck
Pete
out.
Dawson himself. Pete, how the devil are you doing? What's going on?
1,000 salutes to you, sir. Yes,
Ah, you're thirsty. I'm sorry, baby.
London slash the south
You
coast
are
slash Thames
thirsty.
estuary, of
So,
that there, London.
let's do that.
Good. Did you see, people who watch on YouTube, did you see a little rubber band floating up to the sky there? I was playing with a rubber band. It fell off my finger. It flew up in the air, and I noticed it. I don't know whether anybody else did. So there you go. If you are listening on the old MP3, maybe you want to have a look to see what happened with the rubber band. I didn't come here to talk about rubber bands, Chris. I came here to talk about every single morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. I do this show, and I always have some bit of dog food on my hand, right? And I've spoke about this before. It is horrible, it's disgusting, but when you are removing the contents of a can of dog food, you sometimes get some on your hand, and it's the worst feeling in the world, and you just think about it for quite a while. Well, Chris, I can one-up that. At 6:24 on whenever we're recording this, I have got dog food not only on my hand, but in my pocket. I've got dog food in my pocket.
Alright, so these three, I don't want to go here anytime soon, but yeah.
And then I put it in my pocket, and I can feel the dog food in my pocket. I've ducked the dog food, we've got dog food in my pocket. It's dreadful stuff, and it's no way to start a day. That's how I'm starting the day. You know, like when you go into a hotel room.
Well, alright, 1, 2,
is do an almighty poop, or something else. If you're
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so let's go back.
You go for a wee, you go for a poo, and if you're feeling fruity, you go for something else. And you've got to understand, from the hotel room's perspective, that's the first time you're meeting, right? So the hotel room is going, right, if that's the first thing he's doing, what's the rest of the time going to be like in here? What other horrible things am I going to see? So, very much, it just feels like that to me. I'm starting the day in an incorrect participation, and I can't get out of it, and I don't feel good about things. All right, so that's how I'm feeling, Chris. You might have journeyed across Japan on your bicycle, in Connor, raising all that money and stuff, and your legs might hurt. But hey, Chris, I very much enjoyed the fact that you had, after the journey across Japan, you told me that you had a 2-hour massage. A 2-hour massage to recover. I mean, that is. What was there anything left? I've got a 1-hour massage, and that was like. That's too much, right? 2 hours of massage just on the bottom half. Wow.
Don't think you can escape your midlife crisis monologue just there.
I'm very tired.
What was that all about? You're the sort of person that carries pocket meat around with them, aren't you?
Jerky.
In your pocket.
I'm one of those preppers. I've been watching too much Fallout.
I actually just watched the first episode before I came here. That's why I'm late. I was watching episode 1. Off to a good start, isn't it? As somebody who loved the games, well, particularly number 3 and New Vegas, it's off to an exciting start.
It is. Very bloody start as well, but then you do sort of remember, oh yeah, it's quite bloody, isn't it, when you're a game? I forget that was kind of an aspect of it. I remember like the comedic kind of 1960s futurist notes, but it's very, very bloody. That man getting caught in a door was particularly strong.
I love, like, you know, what they thought the future was going to look like in the 50s, and one of my favourite films is Brazil, which came out I think it came out in 1985, and that is like a creepy futuristic world, but it's what they thought the 80s would look like in the 1950s, so it's very analogue, lots of cables and things, but lots of great TV at the moment. Been finishing up Shogun, the last episode comes out in 2 days, diving headfirst into Fallout, and finally watched all of House of Dragon, so I don't know what's happening.
Right, okay, yeah.
I think to get through the cycle, I had to, in the evenings, I would like dive into a hotel room and bash out a few programs and not do unsavoury things in hotel rooms.
He's watching House of
Dragon. House of Dragon in the bath. That's how you get through a 2-week cycle.
Hotel of Dragon. There's a TV show I really must recommend that we just finished watching on Netflix called Baby Reindeer, which is about a woman who stalks a man, and that kind of weird relationship a man has, or people sometimes have, with their stalkers, aka the woman from ABBA, who I believe married a stalker, I think. But I think that was the case.
Wow.
This kind of like weird kind of like necessary, non-necessary relationship that a man goes through. True story, with his stalker, and where that brings him, his relationship with his sexuality, if you've ever experienced any level of sexual assault, don't watch it, but if you can't particularly handle something like that, you would imagine, but it's sort of astonishing bit of work. I think it's the best telly I've seen in a good few years. So, Baby Reindeer, and it's kind of puts me in mind of like that kind of weird parasocial relationships that a lot of people in your job, Chris, to an extent I do have with people. So it's a really interesting. It's a really interesting
parasocial. I mean, that's kind of like I've always struggled to define what that means. Is it
I think it just means that kind of like you're too available. I think, and the whole.
I've only been playing for 40 minutes. I'm gonna try to do 2 hours tonight. I'm gonna try to, because I need to sleep early. You act like a caged animal. Okay. Okay. You can stay at my place for. You can set up my place. Okay. You can stay at my place for 50 caps a day. Give me your radio, say your buys, and meet me in my camp. Okay. That was easy. Okay, I need to keep going. Keep going this way. Okay, let's go back to that.
Reason why your whole reason for making money and having a career involves giving a little bit more.
Man. Yeah, okay. Alright. Come on.
More of
Let's go.
Than you actually possibly should do. I think maybe, these relationships used to be very one way. I produce something, you watch it, I get money and fame, thank you very much. And relationships with people. Usually. Now it's very social media. You have to you give so much of yourself, and you're so available, and people feel like they have a piece of you when in fact they really shouldn't.
They really should. It's a hard thing to know when the
You
line
want a piece of this? He's got dog food in his pocket. You want a piece of this?
Really? Oh God, pocket meat, Dalton. It's a funny old thing, really. When I started out doing this, I didn't even put my full name in the videos. And that's why it was like 4 years in, before people were like, Chris Broad, abroad in Japan, it's a pun, rah! Right. Because I didn't tell anyone my name, and I kept it under the radar for the first, it must have been the 2-3 years. Because I was like, I just wanted to pop up, make a silly video, and then sort of fuck off.
Wait.
Rice fields of North Japan. And now you can look up every sort of facet of my life, and as you do with a lot of influencer folks, you get past the 1 million subscriber mark. You know, you've got the book, you've got the website, you've got YouTube videos. It's a very odd thing. Somebody who doesn't overly I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Gunsmith again. Yeah, Gunsmith again.
Yeah, it's really hard to explain it. Really. I guess that's why I have to try and separate who I am in videos.
Yeah, most likely Gunsmith again.
The entertainer, kind of me, the sarcastic twat on screen, is subtly different, only subtly, to the real life me.
Yeah, Gunsmith again, because this is almost done.
What a weighty topic to be discussing on my birthday.
Come on, it's Chris' birthday. Chris.
Yay, happy birthday. Who the fuck? Let's go. It's easy money.
You've got no idea. So, happy birthday, Chris. Happy birthday. How are you celebrating your birthday? I can't believe I've stolen a bit. To be fair, you did choose the day to record this, so you should have known it was your birthday.
It's true. It's not Pete's fault we're recording my birthday. I've got a few days. I've got a little hike actually this week. Having just got back from blowing my legs off, I'm now going to hike up a mountain. Yeah, it's good. I went out last night with some friends. You know, the usual bunch, and they bought me some cheese. Got some nice gifts. Connor and Ian bought me cheese boards, which I will dispose of tonight.
Carrying some sweaty cheese through the streets of
Shinjuku.
Very enjoyable.
Well. Connor was like, I got you the Ferrari of cheese boards, and it's just a massive block of camembert, which is good to be fair, I'm not going to argue. Yeah. And Ian got a really nice cheese board. He's like, okay mate, I got you this, Ian's got this like nicely chosen selection. Right. And Connor's like, oh, a big piece of camembert.
He's going for like, look how much camembert there is for that amount of money, and Ian's gone for a beautifully curated, lovely bit of cheese.
That's right. And I think Pete and Paul got me some Kenobi gin, the gin that I famously drunk and got annihilated on while I did that awkward sponsored live show for Kenobi gin 3 years ago. Where I got
great advert, really, isn't it?
If you want me to, if you're gonna hire me to like promote your gin, don't give me all the gin because it's not gonna go well.
Exactly.
It's a lovely team.
Yeah, now I can sell all this shit I got. Let's go. That was easy money. I'm going the wrong way. You're going that way. What the fuck? That makes sense. The fuck am I listening to?
So how are you going to walk up the side of a mountain?
Did anyone say anything? Yeah, why do I feel like listening to that shit again? Seriously. Let's see. Yeah, of course. Mayu. Okay, hold on.
Victorian strongman or a lord.
It's all that camembert, isn't it? The camembert.
It's all that camembert, yeah.
Actually, I think today is the first day my legs feel normal, and it's been what, a week or so?
Right.
It's actually been a week already. Jesus. And my legs are fully operational once again, just in time to be ruined up a mountain in the central Japan Alps. It's gonna be nice though. I'm looking forward to it. And and Charlotte got me a nice diorama of like a Japanese town, because she had to painstakingly make.
I love those things. I think they're cracking.
They're really cool, yeah. And they're actually, you might have seen it if you're in the UK, or they've got the every bookstore's got the Abroad Japan book in it at the moment, and they've got a few of those around. Well, they're so good. There's such detail. It's like a little book. What do you call it? Like a bookshelf. You put the end of your bookshelf.
What do you call it? Bookend. A bookend.
Bookend.
The fuck is that?
Yeah. And it's got like a whole little world in there. There's like a river and a stream.
I feel like something's gonna come.
It must have taken her ages, and I always feel bad because I'm like, that's good, isn't it? And she's already spent like 3 days on it. And I'm like, yeah, that's good, nice job. And I need to do a better job across the board conveying my emotion. Something I'm very good.
All right. Okay. Well. Okay. I'm you. Right. You give me. You think of a present in your mind. This is me opening up the present. Yeah. What am I opening?
I've built you the entirety of Egypt's 3 pyramids, the Great Pyramids of Giza. It took me 3 months.
Can I go inside? No, of course I can't.
Oh my God! Oh, it's a wonder of the world. Oh my God! See? Unseen.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
So fuck. They're all ghouls.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's okay. I don't care. Come on.
Pretty average number.
Come on.
34, and I want more. I want dioramas in my life.
Come on.
Beautiful.
Come on.
It's daunting. I mean,
What the fuck are you guys doing?
I remember when we talked about this when I was
I'm over here.
You always like, the 30s are
Why
your
the
best
fuck are
bit,
you
and
running
I'm
away?
like, the 30s, and it's been all
What
right.
the fuck? You guys surprised me.
The 30s. That thing you were saying there
Oh
about
shit,
the
my aim was
30s,
way fucking off.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I didn't have stinking 20s. I had a good 20s, but 30s were a-okay. I got everything I wanted out of life. Went to Japan for the first time, so you know all that. And yeah, I think it's a cool decade. So anybody fearing their 30s shouldn't fear their 30s, because it's a cool decade. You kind of know where you're at. You kind of know what you want out of life. For me, it was a lot of alcohol, but you know what you I mean, and COVID stole a couple of years of it, I think, possibly. Yeah. Anyway, so.
I'm with you now. But yeah, cheers for all their birthday wishes, guys, and Pete. I think Pete as or whatever.
I didn't forget. I didn't know. I always forget. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll ring you up on the 30th and tell you precisely what I need out of you. I need cheese.
His birthday next week.
I need cheese. I know it's 3 o'clock in the morning there, but I need some cheese.
It's all good because it's my birthday today. It's Charlotte's birthday on the 23rd, and it's Pete Dawson's birthday on the 30th.
Right, okay. If you need to steal social security details, there's the first step towards it, anyway.
Oh, God. Anyway, let's plunge headfirst into a story from Bumbling Brandon. It says, hello, guys. Creepy Chris and Perky Pete. This past January, I went to Japan for the first time, and it was an amazing experience. Still, one thing did happen that I'd never heard anyone speak about. Okay. After taking a day to explore the city of Fujisawa and the surrounding area, I went back to the station to head back to my hotel in Shibuya. Before entering, a man with a newspaper in hand stopped me and asked if I spoke Japanese. I replied, no. Almost immediately, he started
The fuck is
some
that?
ritual chant that he suggested we do together. He claimed it was a chant to help one become more vigorous and happy. I confused. I told him, who says that? He claimed it was a chant. Paper in hand, stopped me a day to explore the city of Fujisawa and the surrounding area. I went back to the station to head back to my hotel in Shibuya. Before entering, a man with a newspaper in hand stopped me and asked if I spoke Japanese. I replied, no. Almost immediately, he started talking about some ritual chant that he suggested we do together. He claimed it was a chant to help one become more vigorous and happy. I confused. I told him, who says that out loud? Confused, I told them that I needed to go and that I really didn't have time to be happy. Or for a
that's fucking cool.
His rebuttal to this was that this chant would save me. I had no idea what this man was talking about, and I was starting to wonder if this was some sort of scam. Still, he persisted. We do this chant together, and you can leave. At this point, I just decided backing away was the best solution. And thankfully, he gave up. Has something like this ever happened to any of you? And if so, what happened? I still have no clue what this interaction was even really about. Halfway through the conversation, it felt like he was trying to pass on some type of family curse, and the only way to get rid of it was to have somebody else chant the spell to break him free. I guess we'll never know. Thanks to watching your videos on Japan for the last few years, I knew what to expect, and I wasn't overwhelmed on my travels. Keep up the good work, guys. Bumbling Brandon. Sorry, Brandon, that we did not prepare you for the chant ritual, sort of scary fucking scenario.
Yeah.
It sounds like...
I mean, that's happened.
It follows.
That's happened so many times to both of us. It follows. Which one's that one?
It's where you have a curse, and it's like it's pretty scary. It's like monsters coming towards you very slowly, step by step, and it's always coming for you unless you have sex with someone and pass it on. Brandon, sorry, Brandon, that we did not prepare you for the chant ritual, sort of scary fucking scenario.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
That's happened. That's happened so many times to both of us. It follows. Yeah. Which one's that one?
It's where you have a curse, and it's like it's pretty scary. It's like monsters coming towards you very slowly, step by step, and it's always coming for you unless you have sex with someone and pass it on. At which point they'll go after them.
Yeah.
And this is just that, but less. Well, maybe just without the sex, just with more vigour.
Right,
I don't know.
Because the
chants. They do exist. We haven't talked about cult stuff in a while, but there are an abundance of cults and sects and bizarre things going on in Japan, and that's probably what that was, to be honest. What are your thoughts there? What do you reckon?
I don't know. I mean, it reads like an email from fucking Skyrim. Like, why do all of our emails? It's always just like someone giving someone a side quest. It's always so. Hi, do you want to do some chanting? Yeah, all right. Yeah, fine. I mean, when we sort of talk about yeah, it's a vigorous side quest in Yakuza. Like, we laugh at Yakuza that all the side quests are very silly and fun, and there's just a lot of variety in them. Like, this is just life. There's always just something stupid happening over there. But it just sounds like somebody. It sounds like those monks that try and sell you a book in London, in the middle of London. You know, like where they go to shake your hand and give you a free book, and then they demand money off you. You know, like monks should.
The one that I remember was the one where they put flowers in your hand, and then they ask you for money. They thrust these flowers into your hand, and Fujisawa though. I mean, Fujisawa's near Kamakura. It's quite a nice area. I kind of thought, is it like some mystical mountain place? No, it's just great to take your area. So I don't know. Also, I don't know. But it reminded me of the biscuit lady, the iconic biscuit lady from Journey Across Japan, who pulled me over at the side of the road, gave me a biscuit and custard cream, and then tried to lure me off to a party. And she showed me photos of the party that foreigners had gone to in the past, and it was a photo of like two Americans just looking, a man and a woman, just looking really confused and distraught on just a sofa in a room. And it's always haunted me since. Like, if I just gone, yeah, all right, it'll be fun, won't it? What a lucky escape. She didn't promise me vigour or anything rigorous or happy. So
give me some vigour. I wish I could have some vigour.
I bet you should. But there's custard creams. At least I got the custard creams, and they help push me on to the last 30 kilometres to Niigata. God. Anyway, what's going on in Japan this week, Mr. Donaldson? Fill us in with the news. I've been busy recovering from the cycle. I have no idea what's going on. Tell us what's going on.
Well, Chris, you know, as a content producer, I know as a podcast producer, we live and die by our reviews, and a group of 16 doctors in Japan have filed a lawsuit with the Tokyo District Court on Thursday against Google itself, seeking nearly 63 doctors, and they're seeking $9,400. Guys,
$400.
I haven't got a calculator with me, but I don't think you get much money. I don't think that's going to get your costs. Compensation for causing harm to their businesses through what they described as one-sided, hateful reviews for their clinics on Google Maps. This suit is the first in Japan and possibly the world to target a platform rather than the individuals who posted the reviews, lawyers of the plaintiffs say. One of the lawyers representing the doctors told news conference that the main purpose of the lawsuit is not to seek compensation for damages, good because he's not getting any, caused by the poor reviews, but instead to raise awareness over various problems with the Google Maps system. People often misunderstand that I'm taking these actions because I want bad reviews about me to be deleted, but that is not the case. He just basically wants people to stop using medical institutions as one-sided punching bags. Unlike other businesses, patients don't pay the majority of their treatment covered by the National Healthcare System. Therefore, we can't give in to any of the demands or all the demands that the patient have. We can't prescribe unnecessary medicines or perform unnecessary tests, the lead plaintiff says. So we have to decline such requests. But when we do it, it can result on bad ratings on Google Maps. Interesting. It's like rate your... It's like that website Rate Your Professor and stuff, isn't it? It's like you can't have any say in who you go to because you're employed. You know, you don't have that much choice in the matter. But obviously, if you've been if you feel aggrieved, that's your only kind of recourse, I suppose. It's fascinating how they managed to do this.
Google reviews are a scary thing. You know, anybody can leave them really. You can cripple a business quite comfortably on Google. I rely on Google reviews an awful lot before going into a restaurant. It's like the first port of call, and if it's like below 3.7, I'll rarely go in there in Japan because most restaurants, that's the point. I think 3.7 below, that's when the restaurants are like, no, we should just go somewhere else. So I on a restaurant level, I take it quite seriously. On a doctor level, I guess he would as well. I mean, whenever I go to doctors in Japan, I look at Google reviews again, and some of the reviews are horrific. But yeah,
so you do have the choice to go to whatever.
Oh shit!
Procedure. You can sort of go to whatever doctor. But hey, how you doing?
Damn, this gun is whack.
No, I'm not. I don't think many people are. You basically just choose where to go.
This gun sucks.
System where you kind of have like a local GP and your family doctor. Although I suppose because I'm in Tokyo, it's a big city, right? So you can't go anywhere, whatever. But in the where I lived out in the middle of nowhere, I kind of did have a regular doctor I went to. But you can go wherever you want. Once you sign up to it, you can go there again and again, whatever. I've had some bad experiences at doctors in Japan that I've talked about before that made me move around. And so Charlotte, you know, I remember with my thyroid, I joined it on a trip to a few doctors, and the first one she went to was unspeakably shit, and I didn't know how as a doctor. That was quite frightening. Like, yeah, the doctor stuff in Japan, it's a scary business sometimes.
Are they kind of review quite well with foreign people? Like the people who kind of review, because obviously, you know, even physically, you're probably slightly different as well.
Honestly, I think if the doctor's good, they will get a good review. I think if they've made, I don't know, I need to dig a bit deeper into this news story. I can see why they would be a bit pissed or whatever, but at the same time, you know, I've had the most traumatic experience at a doctor in Japan. The one where I had the cable, the endoscopy, stuffed down my mouth. It was like an episode of Mr. Bean. It couldn't have been worse than it was. Honestly, it was fucking awful. Since then I've probably needed many endoscopies to look into my stomach. Plus what happens when you eat camembert, right? You fucking set yourself
what's down there? It's gin and cheese, Chris.
Yeah, why is there all of fucking France's cheese board in your stomach? Of course you. But I had the most traumatic experience, and since then I'm like, I don't want to do that now. The doctor, he was like, they put me in like a broom cupboard and they made me do it, and they were like,
definitely a doctor. Put this in your mouth, get in the cupboard.
I don't know what your image of an endoscopy is. I thought it'd be like a wire cable, right? Like a small wire cable. And I think they do exist, because I've had something put up my nose that was like a wire and had a camera. Very efficient. This was like a rope. It was like the sort of rope you'd use to tie the fucking Titanic to port when it comes into dock. Like, it was a joke. And they made me like a mouthpiece, like Silence of the Lambs. So I've got this like mouthpiece, they stick it through, so I don't bite the damn thing. Goes all the way down into your stomach, and then they took the photos, and I'm like gagging for like 20 minutes non-stop because he didn't give me enough medicine to numb my throat. So I'm just gagging over for 20 minutes. And then they took the photos, and they pulled the thing out, and then they hit the print button, and they're like, oh, no print paper, and there's no photo memory on the camera, so we'll need to go again. I was like, no, you don't. You're fucked. That's it. Job done. They got one photo. I think one photo came out, and the remaining 4 or 5 photos just didn't print. And it was like, and I'm like sitting there, tears running down my face from continuously gagging on this endoscopy thing for like 25 minutes. It was like a horror show. And it was very unprofessional. And the fact it was done in like a broom cupboard in Sendai. And that doctor's actually gone now as well. I wonder why. But
take your rope with you. Take your endoscopy machine with you. I mean, would you have reviewed them badly at that point? What would you have written in the review?
I mean, I'm a nice person, and even if I have a bad experience, I often don't. Unless I thought it was like life-threatening. You know, in hindsight, I should have left a 2 stars out of 5. 2 stars out of 5.
Even-handed
on a 10-meter camera, like honestly.
I only came in with a sore foot.
I spend my time with cameras, but I don't want one stuffed down to my stomach.
Yeah. Surely you could have procured like one of those Instax 360 cameras to stuff down there instead. Just put that down on a bit of smaller. Yeah, swallow that and put it out.
Stuffing a whole Polaroid down my throat on a string, just fucking hitting the shutter button. But I think, you know, I set myself up to fail. I went to this doctor. He was an all-around GP, not a specialist in
all-around, not inside
stomach health. And I feel like if I'd gone somewhere good, which I should have done, the only reason I went there is because the guy spoke English, and I was like, it's important to be able to communicate in English about medical matters. No, it's important to go to a doctor that uses an up-to-date fucking camera when they're giving you surgery, and like, oh god, this is messed up, honestly. But I should have left therapy. I should have done a bad review for that. What they put me through.
Incredible. I mean, like, there was a bit of fraud in this week. Marcus Brownlee, the
Tech YouTube
review guy, Tech YouTube, it's a proper bloke in that space who just knows what he's doing. Proper bloke, like he started in cars now, I think, like electric cars. Anyway, he reviewed a artificial intelligence little kind of button that you wear on your top.
Humane.
And people were, these kind of like tech bros, very excited about the very idea of this little stupid button that you press and then it goes, and then you ask it a question and it tells you what the answer is. But Marcus, like, very even-handedly just sort of wrote a review that basically said it doesn't do what it says it does, you know, and when it does, it's very, very slow. And then there was loads of slew of reviews because these people had such hope for the future of AI and such hope for the future of this little pin that they were saying that how dare you, Marcus, you have destroyed with your careless review, you have destroyed a nascent product. And it's like, yeah, but it wasn't very good, was it? It didn't do half the stuff that it said it was going to do. So it's that made me giggle.
It's like if I built a robot, like humanoid robot, and I stuck an iPhone to it and pressed Siri, and I was like, it's my robot, you can buy. It's shit. It's like the humane pin. I was really excited about it as well. It's like it is like a small badge. You put it on your chest, and the idea is that, you know, we don't need screens anymore. The future's arrived. You can talk to the AI. You don't need screens. You can tap it. You can ask for the time, the weather. You can ask questions. What's the population of Tehran? You know, you can ask it, and it'll come back nice and quick. And it's got a little holographic screen, not holographic, but a projector, a tiny laser projector onto your hand. You maneuver your hand around. Lots of potential. The problem is they released it like 3 years too soon. So of course, from people like, oh, this is shit. You released it too soon. Polish it up, you know, make it good. Like, take some time.
It just sounds very much like, I mean, like I think, you know, when like a mobile phone's trying to find a network signal, it works harder and harder, so it amplifies the signal as much as possible.
Hey, what's up, Karen? How are you? I just realized you commented.
So the battery life was...
What's new? I miss you. I am playing Fallout. And it's on Amazon Prime, the TV show. Alright, what should I do? What should I do? I need to sell. I must sell everything. Shotgun, whacker, fire axe. I don't need these mines. Hatchet, machete, meat hook, pipe auto, revolver. I should keep that, right? Snub nose. I should keep pump action, pump action, pump action. This shit is garbage, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Short pipe revolver. 1, 2, 3. Maybe. I don't know. Short double, short double, short double, short double, short double. Pipe rifle, pipe revolver, pipe revolver, pipe revolver. 40. Shit. Okay. I don't know. This is a hard choice. Come armor. Yeah, that one. Wait. I should hold on. I don't know yet. Scavenger. Wait, I should check first before doing anything stupid. Yeah, your girl needs to eat. Hold on. You say sorry. Okay.
It's just quite weird, quite variable, for no good reason. And also, it just took too long. So, I mean, you're talking network, you're talking, I guess, the time it takes for you to broadcast the voice, for it to send it up to the cloud to figure out what you're trying to say, send it back down again, and then figure out what figure out what the answer is to the thing you're trying to say. It's just the network seemed to be working against it a little bit. That's the sense I got from it. But a nice little product. First starting point. I think people expect with stuff like that it's gonna get it right, really right, the very first time. We're all expecting to have like the iPhone 1. We're all expecting to have these incredible products, but sometimes it is the Tesla Cybertruck. Sometimes it's one of them.
Tesla Cybertruck.
And they've got to get better.
The pedal falling off, literally all recalled this week as well.
Are they right?
Yeah.
God, all of them. Good God.
No, I was excited for this humane pin thing, and I knew it wasn't going to be perfect, but it looked a lot worse than I could have imagined. I think they will get it right eventually. The problem is that, like you said, when all the processing, everything is done in the cloud rather than on the device, then if you're not connected to the internet, you'll stop. When I went to the Ryokan with Kono last month, and we were in the middle of sodding nowhere, I remember I couldn't use anything on my phone. I couldn't look at the weather. I think the calculator struggled.
I couldn't watch House of the Dragon.
my photos were like, some of these photos aren't properly saved, and so I can do so much. And it was like, Jesus, we're screwed without the internet, and because you can't watch your favourite Abroad Japan episodes. But reviews are important. I do think they're important though, and I certainly spent some time looking at reviews of the Abroad Japan book as a writer who wants to improve, and luckily all the reviews are pretty much what I knew was wrong with the book anyway, which is that the last quarter it's hard cramming 7 years into like 3 pages. Lessons to learn from. But I don't know, on the subject of suing Google, I don't think that's the best way, but then at the same time, if your whole business is going under because you've been review bombed, then I can sympathise with them to some extent. And I know sometimes Google is favourable and does help when that happens, right? I know in the past Google reviews like step in and they sort of block people from reviewing, but I guess if it's a steady stream of pissed off customers, there's not much they can do about it really. And
no, and especially when it is your opinion. Opinion is codified in the law. I mean, you can have an opinion, and that's kind of free speech, isn't it? I mean, I don't know where that. If indeed it does change in Japan, I mean that would set a precedent in that country and make it difficult for anyone to run a review site, I would suggest.
I do like reviews though. It's like my favourite thing because they're so like I was reading a review earlier. There's a burger chain in Japan called Lotteria, and it's the worst burger restaurant you'll ever go in. Now they're reading one now. I'll just like do a test of like a bad review, and there's a review of Lotteria. Because I don't know who goes in there. I've never met anyone who's like, let's go for a Lotteria burger. No, you don't do that. Don't. They make alright chocolate and a push, some nice sweets. But the burgers, my God, one time in 12 years I went there, worst burger of my life. And this review, he says, this is not a review of the restaurant, but rather a review of the brand and their franchises. Lotteria burgers are the most greasy, tasteless, and downright disgusting food to be ever created under God's watchful eye. The existence of this brand is an insult to humanity. Their milkshake has no taste, and they always have the audacity to only give you one thin paper napkin, regardless of how much food you order. If you like Lotteria, I suggest professional psychological help. And that's from Ibrahim. 4 months ago. Clearly a very unpleasant trip to Lotteria in Tokyo. I love it. I love reading reviews, my God. We're back to the moment, guys. Your stories, comments, and questions over in the fax machine.
サンガリア、家族には安心できるものを飲んでほしいから。我が家の炭酸水は伊賀の天然水仕立て。美味しい。家族でシュワシェア。伊賀の天然水強炭酸水。1、2、サンガリア。メットライフ生命。約束の相手、どれくらいご存知ですか？メットライフはニューヨークで生まれて156年、日本で51年、世界中でお客様との約束をずっと果たし続けています。これからもお客様の人生を支える力でありたい。世界とずっとメットライフ、メットライフ生命。
Wow.
And we're back with the fax machine. What do we got this week from our listeners, Mr. Dawson?
We got a message from Najib. I think we've heard from him, Najib, before. Possibly not the same one. Hello, Crispy Chris and Peter Beats. On your various cycling adventures, Journey Across Japan and Cyclothons, where do you store your bike when stopping at places? Is it safe in Japan to leave your bike outside? Do people even bother to lock them up? As you've often said, how everyone is so trustworthy. In many UK cities, even if you lock your bike outside a shop in broad daylight for 5 minutes, when you come back out, the bike's gone. Thanks, Najib. Yes, Chris, I mean, people have like...
Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47.
I try to move on. Because you can go if you want. I won't go, but if you want, you can. So when he gets jealous, he can say, he can be being honest to me, like, you know, boy, he's just a boy. But
Yeah, sorry. Nah, I understand. Let's see. I need to fix this gun though. That's the crazy part. I don't have no. It's gonna break. No choice. But there has to be someplace I can fix my gun. Ah, yeah. Well, no, technically no. This is gonna be freaking hard. Hell no. You. Stick guitar. Jesus Christ. All of you. All of you. Get out of here with that. Guys are fucking annoying. Shit. Is there a team? Nah, everyone's sleeping. Interesting. Sticky waste acid, waste oil. I just want to fix my fucking weapon.
Certainly when I was there, they have those kind of little locks at the back. Like they're like a little wheel lock. They're not particularly. If you've just got like a city bike, not an expensive one, you usually got like a little kind of like half crescent that kind of locks into the spoke at the back, and it looks like you could sort of blow into it and it would open. It doesn't look very secure at all, and that seems to sort of go with most people. But I have seen people just not even bother to lock up their bikes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a scary thing. Bike theft is a thing in Japan. It does exist.
Right.
And it's quite common. Do you know what the most stolen thing in Japan is, though?
Hearts.
No. Umbrellas.
Umbrellas. Oh, well, that's fair. I mean, yeah, but you do leave them inside the shops, don't you? Come on, everyone.
Back. It's fair.
I've stolen a few in my time. To be fair, I think I've unknowingly stolen a few in my time. Because you just put them outside and they all look exactly the same. They're all those cheap plastic 7-Eleven ones.
Unknowingly. Lies. It's the worst thing when you come out, you've just, you spent 600 yen on an umbrella, and you go in somewhere like a convenience store, you come out and your lovely brand new umbrella's gone. And then you're like, do I take someone else's? Does the site continue? And then you have to choose. But don't worry about it too much. Everybody takes each other's umbrellas. When they all look the same, they're all the same crappy, cheap umbrellas from 7-Eleven. It's hard to know whose is whose. No, we put the bikes in the back of a van. We put them in the back of a van, and we lock the van. And I think that's the best thing to do because the bikes Connor and I have are quite expensive. They're made of carbon fibre, and that's the secret to cycling for 2 weeks. Make sure your bike isn't the weight of a small elephant. Get carbon fibre bikes. But yeah, we lock them up. But they do have sophisticated bike parking in Japan. There's really cool underground bike car parks that you can lock away as well. But generally, if I was cycling across Japan alone and I was using my bike, I would get a proper one of those really strong ones that you can tie your bike to something like a pipe or something outside where it's a bit more secure. Not that that would necessarily save it, but it's a worrying thing though, for sure. Question from Dawn from LA. He says to Chris and Pete, we already know the time Chris almost died on Mount Fuji, froze to death on an island, and the numerous times Ryotaro also tried to kill Chris on camera. Has there been any other times on your Japan travels where either of you have thought that you were ill-prepared or in over your head? Don from LA. Have you ever been in over your head, Mr. Dawson?
Yeah, I think falling down some stairs in Shibuya, which we've spoken about before. I think that was a big one. I was like, as I was falling, I was like, and I looked up and I saw my friend Alex, and I remember thinking, he's not going to get me to hospital.
Falling
the man's
down.
an idiot. The man is ill-equipped to deal with life at the best of times. But it was a pretty bad fall, and I did have bruises right up the back and side of me. It was like proper Hell in a Cell Mick Foley height. It was pretty heavy stuff, to be honest.
Jesus. I mean, the closest time has been with Ryotaro. The time he took me skiing in a blizzard, and there was like I could see from like I could see maybe to the length of my finger in this blizzard, and we were skiing off-piste in 3 metre deep snow. I'll never forget that. That was fucking terrifying, and I still have no idea what the hell he was thinking. All the time he took me up a cliff to look at a sacred shrine, and the way to get up the cliff is you just have a greasy metal chain you have to cling to for dear life, because if you let go, you just die. It's as simple as that. It's a good thing you didn't tell me about these things before I was there doing it, because I would have 100% said no. Honestly, the Cessna going over Sakurajima volcano was a bit scary. Probably not as dangerous as Ryotaro, but a bit scary. I remember thinking, we've got one pilot and he looks quite old and he looks quite knackered. We're flying through thick toxic plumes of sulphur coming out of this volcano. Is he going to be alright? But we made it through and we're fine. But don't ever go skiing with Ryotaro, for the love of God. And finally, hello cantankerous Chris and pervasive Pete. Thank you for many years of entertainment. You mentioned a few times that Japanese people tend to be lactose intolerant. It always confuses me then for Calpis to be a popular drink in Japan. Isn't it essentially just water, milk, yogurt and more milk? Do they make a different version of Calpis for the Japanese diet? Or do people just suffer after drinking the milky goodness of the drink? Many thanks, all the best, Alex. That's a really good question, actually. I guess Calpis can't have that much lactose in it. It must be like a dusting of lactose. It's more like flavouring of lactosey, milky, yogurty flavour than actual full-blown, milk in it, I think. So maybe that's why. Have you ever had Calpis? I don't think you have you?
Yeah, I have. I've had Calpis. You can actually buy Calpis in the Japanese supermarket in...
I was going to say Hartlepool.
Near Leicester Square. Yeah, Leicester Square. I think. Well, to be fair, my dad is an absolute sod for a Yakult, so I think he would very much enjoy the flavour of Calpis. You can get my favourite ice cream that I always go on about. Coolish has a Calpis flavour that you sometimes experience. Little special edition. Little meeting of the minds, so to speak. The Lotte Corporation and the Calpis Corporation very much getting involved.
I mean, if you're going to go to Lotteria and eat one of those burgers, be sure to wash it down.
Yeah.
The flavours out your mouth with Calpis. I love Calpis. Really good, actually. If you go to like a bar, Calpis sour. It's pretty good. Like Japanese shochu mixed with Calpis. It goes surprisingly well. It goes well.
Agreed.
Good stuff. I'll be having some for my birthday to wash down all that camembert later on. Keep the stories, questions, comments coming in, guys, to bornjapanpodcast@gmail.com, or let us know down below in the comments on YouTube. But for now, have yourselves a great few days. We'll see you right back here to do it all over again as a 34-year-old man. Oh, God. Right back here
34.
on the Abroad Japan podcast. Bye for now.
Farewell.
Hey, what's up? I just noticed that you sent me the message. Sorry. I need to... hell yeah. That's fine. Everything else is fine. The submachine gun, just in case I want to use it. Yeah, that's it.
ジャンルを絞った検索で理想の音楽やサウンドエフェクトに簡単に出会うことができます。数多くの映像素材やテンプレートはもちろん、プラグインや編集ソフトも使用可能により、
Alright, let's make this. Where is it? Let's. This one. There we go.
これらすべてを駆使し
Just
た
in
あなただ
case.
けの映像を作りましょう。
I think I'll play for E. It's crazy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Technically, I should get off another 30 minutes, but I want to level up, see what happens.
みんなゼルちゃんとチャピに会いに来てね。やっほー、みんないつも応援本当にありがとう。ビーコビーコビーコ。
That was fast, okay.
Got
This one.
moments like that when I technically make a person faint. I think that's
You didn't make anyone faint. Don't get ahead of yourself. Making people
I'm the
faint.
Beatles.
The barometer for success. How many people have fainted in my presence?
Wow.
Hello and welcome to the Abroad Japan podcast. Probably the best way of learning about life in Japan without actually
The
being in
fuck?
Japan.
That was a
I'm your host,
glitch.
Chris Border. We're joined as always by England's
That
top
was a
Japan
fucking
enthusiast,
glitch.
Mr. Pete Donaldson himself. Pete, how the devil are you doing? And is your hair as bad as mine is right now?
I think we're both languishing in a terrible hair
Someone
island
did it already.
of problems. I think, yeah, it's because it's very early for me. I don't mind admitting I've not had a shower yet because it is 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's kind of it's difficult to get. I'm not getting up at like I'm not getting up 6:15, Chris, for the Roger Band podcast. I'll get up at 5 to 6, and then I'll have a shower afterwards. But yeah, I just feel like I'm letting everyone down with how how my appearance is rocking, but I think you look pretty good. I think I'm very much enjoying this kind of pompadour kind of look at the front of your hair. I think you could get in the old double denim and be one of those greasers that you see in Yoyogi Park. You could have a little dance to some rock and roll. I think that'd look pretty cool.
There's a reason we never switched the podcast having videos on until a year ago, and that's because I could look like crap and it'll be fine.
Beautiful.
Right? You just wouldn't see it. Now you know how bad the rabbit hole goes, how awful my hair is. Birthday hair, nonetheless. Check this out though. A good friend just came over from Japan. Brought me
The
Nando's
fuck? Where the
Peri
fuck
Peri
did they all
sauce.
come
Those
from?
of you on YouTube, lovely. Big bottle there. And those I'll describe it for those of you that aren't watching on YouTube. It's a big bottle and it's got Nando's Peri Peri written on it, and it's medium spiced because I can't handle my spice, and it goes very well with chicken. And the second thing are these cola bottle sweets. It's called Cola Up, and they're cola bottle gummy sweets, and my friend bought these while he was here, and they left them in the studio, and now I will polish them off like a dog who has been left hungry. I will finish the cola bottles.
The sauce. Dip them in the sauce. Peri Peri cola bottles. Come on, get involved. And what I like about Nando's is like rich people go there. Like rich, like multi-million, billion-pound footballers go. And it's also me. You know what I mean? It's not like a fancy place that only fancy people go to. Like it's kind of you'll never see like a footballer in McDonald's necessarily. But maybe it's because like Nando's are quite healthy, or there are a lot of healthy options. There's just a lot of protein in there. But yeah, I just think that it's so cool that like everyone goes to Nando's. Like it's pretty good food. Everyone goes to Nando's. Yeah, Chris. I'm gonna stick I did a quick screenshot while you were doing that intro, and I found it. What I like doing is going on YouTube and just seeing your reviews. Quite frankly,
my reviews.
We were talking about reviews on the last one, and there's some certain people who will just clip anything that you or Connor does. If Connor does like a live stream, someone will be waiting with some kind of capture software, Bandicam or something. And remember Bandicam? Like it's what dads use to capture stuff on the internet. Bandicam, it's everywhere. but they'll like capture like little clips and stuff, and then they'll put it up. And we've spoken about these guys before, and they're like they do little
Clippers.
VOD clips and stuff. Yeah, little clippers, and they clip up, and presumably they make a bit of cash out of it. But I very much enjoyed this shot of you and Pete, Premier 2 Pete, on the road, finding out for the first time that you've just raised $1 million. And I'm going to put it onto the screen here. There we go. Yeah. It looks like you've been caught. It looks like you've been caught in like a sting.
It does a bit,
It looks like you've been caught embezzling money. $1 million? Really?
Because we're out the front of like a Lawson store. And
Yeah.
it looks like we've been caught
It's
red-handed.
very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. I like you being. Because obviously when you do your screenshots and you do your artwork, it's obviously you spend a bit of time on it. But when somebody else reinterprets your work, it's usually dreadful.
It is.
$1 million? Oh no!
So many things got clipped on that journey.
Yeah.
Every day there was like 500 clips. Me spraying children with a water cannon at Legoland. Me falling off the bike. Much to Nathan's delight. Yeah, lots of fun moments clipped on the cycle. Oh man.
That's how I watch. That's how I experience most of your content, Chris. I just sort of watch the little clips. I go, yeah, they've got the good stuff. They've got Connor putting his mobile phone in a weird place. Yeah, that's all I need.
Don't watch the slick edited production. Watch the crappy clips.
Just the little bits and bobs.
Instead. Yeah, I don't envy Paul Wild, cameraman. He's currently editing that cycle. Can you imagine 14 days of footage to condense into like 90 minutes of fun? Don't envy him, but good luck to him. If anyone can do it, it's Paul. He's the man, he can do it. We've got a story this week from Zoe and Kale or Carley? Kale, isn't it? Alright, good day. Kale? It's Kale. Good day, Crocodile Chris and Prawn Pete. Here's a little recap of something we experienced on one of our recent trips to Japan. We were on this cosy train to the Dinosaur Museum in Fukui. Lovely old place. As we were sitting there, enjoying the sights, I could feel somebody staring at me. I've got this feeling like there's coming across us, across from us, sat a little old lady. Just
girls are weird.
Staring. And just as we were about to get off,
I don't understand.
The lady
I don't understand why they say those things, to be honest. Honestly. There's 2 here. Come on. What are you running away for? Yeah, I got both of you. Wait.
Grabs me by the shoulder, then opens my hands and places a wad of small lollipops into my palm. I was in complete shock, whilst politely trying to nod my head and stumbling out an arigato. She just bits of Prawn Pete. Here's a little recap of something we experienced on one of our recent trips to Japan. We were on this cosy train to the Dinosaur Museum in Fukui. Lovely old place. As we were sitting there, enjoying the sights, I could feel somebody staring at me. I've got this feeling like there's coming across us, across from us, sat a little old lady just staring right at us. Just staring. And just as we were about to get off at our station, the lady grabs me by the shoulder, then opens my hands and places a wad of small lollipops into my palm. I was in complete shock, whilst politely trying to nod my head and stumbling out an arigato. She just smiled, nodded, and walked away. When we looked at the lollipops, we realised that half of them were unwrapped, and more worryingly, my husband and I, couldn't work out if they were half sucked. It was such a hilarious and confusing moment for us. We stood there on the platform, just staring at each other with these puzzled looks on our faces. Were they just floating around in a handbag for 47 years? Did some of the packaging just disintegrate? Did she appreciate us visiting her beautiful town to the point she wanted to bestow upon us her odd collection of sweets? It was just another one of those random, odd experiences we've had on our travels to Japan. Kind regards, Zoe and Kale from Gold Coast. But did they eat them? Did you eat them, guys?
Yeah.
What a cliffhanger to end it on.
That's the bit of the story we're not getting. We spoke about last week, pretty much every news story that comes in is like a side quest from a video game. I wouldn't continue on that side quest. I wouldn't 100% that game, sucking on a horrible lolly that's been in someone's bag.
I would have loved like a cheeky bit like, and then Kale just popped it in his mouth, and it tasted like Nando's peri peri sauce, and it raised more questions. Oh, that's
like an old lady's bag.
Actually disgusting. Don't know what was going on there. I was walking through Tokyo yesterday. I did a 20,000 step walk yesterday. Go me. As my legs haven't recovered. Time to finish them off again. Did a 20,000 step walk, and I was walking from Yanaka Ginza, which is a retro, nice little street with lots of cats in it. And I was going all the way to Ueno, which has a zoo. And in the middle, I was walking through the cemetery, Yanaka Ginza Cemetery, which is actually really nice, you know. Last time I was there was for the documentary Cat Nation, where there were just cats. I was tasked with spending 2 hours looking through the cemetery for feral cats for the documentary. I don't know why I said yes to that documentary. Anyway, while walking, this Japanese guy just walked up to me and my friend was like, "Why are you here? What are you doing in the cemetery? Why would you come here?" And I was like, "It's just a nice stroll from Yanaka Ginza to Ueno." And he was like, "I just don't understand why foreigners would want to walk here. So it's a nice stroll, isn't it?"
William Shatner.
It was really weird, yeah. It was like, I thought he was doing some genuine market research, but I think he was just a Cat Nation, where there were just cats. I was tasked with spending 2 hours cemetery, which is actually
I don't know, like, I don't know, each girl like has a different way of like greeting you for some strange reason. I have no idea.
really nice.
I mean, I don't judge, you know, but I just think it's weird.
Time to finish them off again. Did a 20,000 step walk, and I was walking from Yanaka Ginza, which is a retro, nice little street with lots of cats in it, and I was going all the way to Ueno, which has a zoo. And in the middle, I was walking through the cemetery, Yanaka Ginza Cemetery, which is actually really nice, you know. Last time I was there was for the documentary Cat Nation, where there were just cats. I was tasked with spending 2 hours looking through the cemetery for feral cats for the documentary. I don't know why I said yes to that documentary. Anyway, while walking, this Japanese guy just walked up to me and my friend was like, "Why are you here? What are you doing in the cemetery? Why would you come here?" And I was like, "It's just a nice stroll from Yanaka Ginza to Ueno." And he was like, "I just don't understand why foreigners would want to walk here. So it's a nice stroll, isn't it?"
William Shatner.
It was really weird, yeah. It was like, I thought he was doing some genuine market research, but I think he was just an English fluent Japanese guy who wanted to ask why the foreigners were stumbling through a cemetery. A beautiful.
Why are you in the cemetery, big man? What are you asking people? Why are you in the cemetery? You're always here. I've only visited once. Why are you in the cemetery, son?
I mean, what was he expecting? Like, I've come here to dig up a grave, innit? Just gonna dig up some graves. And
I'm gonna do
a little book in there.
Gravestones over, to a wee.
I've come here to distribute my books on in and around the cemetery. Like, what did it look like I was doing? Honestly, I was strolling clearly. Honestly,
I'm always in a cemetery and with my dogs. One of my dogs, the little Baba, 1-year-old Border Terrier, will, if there's a puddle, he will sort of start drinking out of it, because even though I give him like pure crystal beautiful water in his doggy bowl, he very much decides he just wants to drink the dirtiest puddle around. But it is sometimes on and in the graves, and you're like, body soup. Like, it's just absolutely so disrespectful. And he'll wee against gravestones. It's like, mate, come on, have some respect. But it is a nice. But then I always sort of think, yeah, it is disrespectful. But then also, there will be a lot of dog lovers in that graveyard. And if I was in a graveyard, I would like a dog to wee on my gravestone. I wouldn't care.
I'd have loved it. Why are you in the graveyard? I've come to lick the puddles. The puddles of
to drink the corpse puddles.
I'd love to go back and find all these kind of stories there of these most bizarre encounters and just make a book like 101 bizarre encounters in Japan. You know,
pitch it.
Just wonder what the lady was thinking. I know what they want. I know what those two Australian foreigners need. They need a lollipop that's been half eaten in my purse for 52 years. Anyway, he got... I mean, they were going to Fukui, they were going to the Dinosaur Fossil Museum, they got to eat some fossils. It swings around about 4D...
また敗北。はい、こちら神様。今日は何の用？
news story. What's going on though this week in Japan, Mr. Dawson? Fill us in on the news of the week.
We spoke about the AI pin that helped you solve problems.
Humane
reviewed by the YouTube guy, Max Browning. But can AI help solve Japan's labour shortages?
No.
Shrinking population, no one's fucking need, no babies arriving, which means that Japan has a shortage of workers now. Many are hoping that artificial intelligence can help pick up the slack. In a country that's known to be obsessed with perfection, damaged or misshapen vegetables and fruits are hard to sell. One gyoza manufacturer named Osaka Osho, or Osho, found a huge surge in demand during COVID but struggled to keep the quality up. The idea of selling a damaged pack is unthinkable to the Japanese company. To help them maintain the quality whilst still keeping up with demand, they turned to technology using AI-powered cameras trained to detect any faulty gyoza on the production lines. To date, this facility makes 2 dumplings per second.
Whoa.
2 dumplings per second. Sorry, my stomach's rumbling. As soon as we started talking about misshapen gyoza, the misshapen gyoza that's in my stomach started making a noise. This facility makes 2 dumplings every second. That's twice the speed of their other non-AI based production sites. By implementing AI, says Keiko Handa, that we have reduced the manpower on the manufacturing line by almost 30%. The firm has also recently launched an AI-powered cooking robot called iRobo at one of its Tokyo restaurants. As it takes time to train the chefs, the company says the technology will help with the labour shortage issue. I guess, Chris, you've talked about like over-employment quite a few times, and there are like a lot of jobs where you sort of go, you don't need to do that. A light could do your job, sir, if you don't mind me saying. Like people who just sort of like alert people that a truck is coming out of a underground car park. You know what I mean? Those kind of guys with the lights on the sticks and stuff. You do sort of go, right, that could probably be done by a computer. So you do sort of think that maybe just that those guys with the sticks should just be moved on to the gyoza production line. I don't know.
One wonders. I don't know. I mean, this is that AI used in computing. Yeah, sure, that's a great use. I'm still not sold on like physical robots outside of like manufacturing things like cars and like on a mass scale. Whenever I see like a robot chef, I'm still like, nah, it's not there yet. It's not happening.
No,
it's not
don't
happening.
want it.
I'm not convinced. But
exactly,
I mean,
because you want your chef to be tasting stuff, don't you? You want your chef to be kind of like trying stuff to make sure it's okay.
I'm not convinced.
And the gyoza AI solution. I mean, what does the gyoza AI solution, when it sees a misshapen gyoza, what does it do? Does it like attack it with a laser or something? I'm worried that there'll be a person who looks so much, who's got a disfigured face, who look more like a gyoza, and he'll be attacked by the AI gyoza identifying drones. I'm worried. I'm worried, Chris.
It's a genuine. The whole shrinking workforce scenario though is a genuine problem. You know, I can't believe the current population is 124 million. When I first came here, I think it was 128 million. So it's dropping quite quickly, and you certainly notice convenience stores and things that
I have no idea.
Tokyo now, or in big cities, are run and sort of operated by.
It just makes me think of the series, the Fallout series, when they just kept talking about that. Like, we need to go and get the head. We need to find the head. Where is the head? And, you know, like, they did the honest trailer for Fallout Season 1, you know, Amazon Prime TV show, and that's all they kept talking about. And I was like, wow, like, was I the only one that was thinking about oral sex when they kept saying the head? No, nothing's here. It's dumb, but I'm not gonna kill them. They're not bad. No, he's not bad either.
Foreign workers, mainly from Southeast Asia, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
there's been some big
I mean, to be honest, like a lot of people were like saying it was good, but then you got a lot of people. Why are they running away? A lot of people were saying it was good, but then a lot of people were saying, oh, like they fucked up. Oh, he's fine. They fucked up the lore, like with Shady Sands, and I'm like, I mean, you know, like Shady Sands was like Fallout 1 or 2, so I mean, by then, whatever they decide to do, they can do whatever they want, you know. I mean, the show is canon, and it does take place like around like Fallout 4, after Vegas and before 5 technically, so they can decide whatever they want to do. Like, you know, that's their decision. That's the thing that I've always loved about Fallout. Like, it was always like, wow, I'm going the wrong way. It was always something different. It wasn't exactly the same, you know? And like, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Like, it really deserves it, you know? It's a really good show. So I really hope that they can make their own like Marvel universe, but with the Fallout universe, because I would watch every one of them, you know, like, you know, the only apocalyptic show that was really that good for me was, oh my god, he's 75. I'm not gonna fucking beat him. I can try. What the fuck is that? Who is that? That's a settler. Boy, he's fucking 75, bro. Damn, that's a fucking challenge. Shit. I mean, the old me would say, yeah, let's just fucking destroy him, but fuck. I don't even think I stand a chance. If I had Tank Killer, yeah, maybe. But I don't have Tank Killer, so I'm not taking that chance. He doesn't see me, so it's fine. Let's see. I need to go. No, I need to go. Yeah, I need to keep going that way. So let's just keep going this way. Now, I mean, I'm level 25. Like, I'm not with my level 90 character. I want to save the bullets. You know, playing Fallout for what I would say for 5 years now. I noticed that if you're under leveled, you should never tackle on something that big. You know. Plus, I don't want to lose my shit either. No, I haven't been there yet. He still doesn't see me. Also, they're blood eagles. Yeah, I don't want to take that chance. If I shoot at them, chances are he's gonna hear me and he's gonna come and attack me. So I don't want to do it. Yeah, I used to do that shit with the I mean, you know, like, I started, like, my dad was the one that got me into Fallout. Like, he used to play a lot, you know, and my dad was in his 60s. He used to play Fallout 3 a lot, like, every day, like, 8 hours. Like, my dad was retired. He still is, you know, but he stopped playing games in his 70s. But, you know, like, he was playing detected. What detected me? Okay, he was playing, what was he playing? He was playing 3, and he really liked it. And then he started playing Vegas. I like Vegas because it's like funnier, and the story's really great. And the character that's in the story, the character that's in the game is not a vault person. They're like a courier, you know, like a mailman. So it's kind of like cool. Cause all the Fallout games, they've all been like vault somethings, you know. The lone wanderer, the vault dweller, the courier, the sole survivor, which is Fallout 4. You know, they all have different names, and you're like, they have nothing to do with each other, you know. But that's another thing I like about Fallout. Like, the couriers are like the outfit that I'm wearing right now. Like, as you can see, that's the outfit the courier is supposed to wear eventually, which is fucking cool with the helmet, with the gas mask helmet. But you know, like, the armor is not easy to get, you know. But I don't know, I like Vegas the best, even though it's kind of hard to like play bad graphic games, you know. Like that's like, it's like 360 graphics. I mean, it's okay, it's still doable, you know. But eventually I'll play it on stream. I'll start from the beginning because I don't remember. It's been so long. Oh, so let's go. Come on. Damn, I got you. He's annoying. Ooh, move back. Oh, fuck, there's two of them. Got you. Come on. What the fuck? How do you hit me from there? Like, as I was saying, this one's annoying. These things, they're fucking annoying. Because they don't stop. They don't stop firing. Yeah, there you go. I got you. Oh, I leveled up. Great. Alright, so let's do this because I'm going to fucking forget. Left leg, skull flay, sledgehammer. Okay, good. Nah, to be honest, I'm an Xbox guy. I don't judge, you know. I mean, I have a PC that can play games, but I choose to play my Xbox, like, and I don't even have the new Xbox. This is the Xbox One. What is it? Xbox One XX. It's the one before the Series X. So, you know, it's confusing even for me. He saw me. Fuck. Come on, just get rid of him. He's right there. My armor broke. 38 fusion cell. Floater skull. Yeah, that's this floater skull waste. Yeah, I have Elgato. I have the most recent one. It was like I would say 300 or 350. I don't remember exactly. I bought it like 2 years ago. But I have the most recent Elgato because the one before it doesn't work. And yeah, my Xbox is Japanese, which is really good because like, it's not, you know, Xbox is not popular in Japan. So it's not sold out, which is really great. I feel like the only person that plays Xbox left foot, but there's a lot of Japanese people that do play Xbox, but I wouldn't know them. But I just like the fact that I don't have to worry about if it's sold out or not, you know. Now PlayStation 5 sold out everywhere. It was. Now you can buy one used, which is good. You know, even though I live in Japan, I will still not play PlayStation. I refuse to like get a PlayStation. I'll get a PlayStation 4 before PlayStation 4 Pro before I get a PlayStation 5 because I want to play Spider-Man. I still haven't played Spider-Man. I need to level up, but let's do this first. Yeah, I'm gonna get off soon. I mean, but you gotta think of it this way. Like, Xbox is not Japanese. That's the reason why it will never be popular. Like, Japanese, they don't like to try new things. They don't like to do new things. Like, majority of Japanese people are afraid of America. Like, they would go to Hawaii before they go to like the middle of America. But I mean, I understand why Xbox is not popular, because it's an American system. If it was Japanese, like, they would sell. But, you know, like, now, you know, I understand, like, why Xbox and Nintendo started working together, you know, because, like, Nintendo's Japanese and Xbox wants to get in that market. But if they put Game Pass on Nintendo, like, it will be over. Like, Xbox will need the money. They don't need to sell the system. They can sell the software, which is smart. You know, that's what I think they want to do eventually, because PlayStation can't compete. You know, they have great first party games, but I mean, you can't beat Game Pass. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing about Game Pass. Like, it's Netflix for games. Like, if PlayStation has their own Game Pass, you know, and decides to put them on PC, maybe they would make money. But I don't see PlayStation doing anything like that. That's the reason why I don't have a PlayStation. Like, besides Spider-Man, like, what else do I need it for? You know, I mean, like, I'm using Game Pass. Yeah, which is weird. Xbox really doesn't care about... I noticed that also. I was like, Xbox doesn't care about selling games. Like, they only care about Game Pass. You know, like, once Call of Duty goes on Game Pass, like, I feel like a lot of people are not going to play on PlayStation anymore. But if they make it exclusively for, you know, Game Pass, Call of Duty, like, a lot of players are going to stop playing PlayStation. Because, I mean, what are the games multiplayer besides Fortnite can you play on PlayStation? Like, right now, like, I'm playing Fallout 70. I own the game, Fallout 76. But I'm playing it on Game Pass. Because it's just much more easier to... What is that? What is that? I should go down there. Yeah, let's do this. Interesting. So damn, I've been playing for 2 hours, and I'm about to get off. I don't want to, but I have work tomorrow, and I have to do something at work on my break, so I have no life. Yeah, I discovered all this stuff. Yes, did you see the news? Amazon Prime Games. Nah, I haven't checked anything out, to be honest. Nah, I didn't discover that. All this I don't know, like, I'm not into like anything recently. Like, the only game that the actual game's not Game Pass version. No. I didn't. The only thing that I'm really interested in, like, right now, is that new Dragon Ball. Like, I'm gonna buy a new, because it's only for next gen, you know, PS5 and the new Xbox. I'm gonna buy the new Xbox just to play one fucking game. Like, that's how much of a fanboy I am. But, you know, I cried when he died, and like Dragon Ball is the reason why I'm still in Japan, besides my daughter. You know, but I wanna go to his like the cemetery he's buried at, just to see him, even though, you know, like, he's not here anymore. But I still haven't found out where he's buried at. Like, they're doing a great job not telling people, you know, but most likely somewhere in I forgot the name of it. The name, but what is it? Legoland is there. His city where he's from. Nagoya. He has to be buried somewhere in Nagoya, unless they cremated his ashes. But I really want to go. I went to Nagoya twice, you know, hoping I would meet him, but it never happens, unfortunately. I need to stop going in circles. Okay, that's it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. This is weird. What is that? Yeah, that's it. Stop. You and your OCD. Alright, so nothing. Moratif. Why can't only safe key can unlock? That sucks. Moratif. Yeah, that's it. Here? No, nothing, of course. Nothing. Alright, let's get out of here. I mean, you know, like, I'm not like one of those people that like, you know, I've seen it all. You know, I saw the original Dragon Ball. You know, Kid Goku was good. I liked him as a kid. The Red Ribbon Army is pretty cool. The old Piccolo is pretty cool. Piccolo's pretty cool. The tournament is cool. You know, like him fighting Master Roshi was cool. Him fighting Tien was cool. Yamcha was okay. And Z, all of Z is great. All of Z is great. You know, that it would never get better than Z, you know. But Super is just nostalgic. That's all it has going for it, you know, like I didn't like Frieza. I didn't like, what is it? Beerus, like the from the series, it was not good. The only thing I liked about the Frieza one was that he finally got to kill Captain Ginyu. That was the only thing I liked about it, you know. But the movies were a lot better, like for those first two. But it was cool, like seeing Trunks again, and I like Goku Black and Zamasu. I like the tournament, but that's as far. Yeah, you're right. But that, you know, the tournament, that's as far as it gets. I mean, they're still continuing it, you know. I watch Dragon Ball Heroes also. I like Dragon Ball Heroes. It's fan fiction porn. That's basically what it is, you know. But I'm up to date with Dragon Ball Heroes. Like, I like the fact that they just have everything in it, you know. And Dragon Ball GT wasn't as bad as people say it is. They just forgot a lot of things, but I mean, it wasn't him, you know. He just did the designs, of course. And I hate the movies because, yeah, that's the animation for the arcade game, but all the videos that you see on YouTube are like legit, like those are actual like episodes. But the problem is, you know, Japan doesn't care about their foreign audience, so it's not in English, you know. Like, those are people re-uploading the same videos but adding subtitles to it, because the Japanese version doesn't have subtitles. They don't need it because the arcade is only in Japan. So it makes sense why you see so many episodes like re-uploaded in different languages. But, you know, like I think it's good, you know, because the way that they make the story make sense is that it has a lot to do with the demon realm, you know. But I was gonna say, like, the Dragon Ball movies like have nothing to do with the series. Like, it's not canon, it's just like stories. But Dragon Ball Heroes actually makes it make sense because they remember like each of those people. Like, Dragon Ball GT is Xenoverse Goku. Like, that's easy to understand. And Dragon Ball GT Goku is a lot smarter than regular Goku, so it makes even more sense, you know. But I like Dragon Ball Heroes. It's just weird that all the characters have like their own upgrades. Like Trunks is Trunks has the god form, and Xenoverse Goku, GT Goku has SS4, and like regular Goku, like has what he has now. And then you got Vegeta. He has the Berserker form with the blue, which is like the evil Kai with his form. He only used it once, but like I just think it's cool that they have their own like stories. I mean, people like, no, I don't like it because it has nothing to do with the anime. I mean, but the movies have nothing to do with the anime. Zero sense to do with that. Like, the way I see it is like it's his own timeline. Trunks like fucked up the timeline. Instead of Raditz coming, it was Turles. Like who is not Goku's brother. He just so happens to look like him. But Dragon Ball Heroes is really cool. I used to play the game a lot. I used to like sit there for like 2-3 hours playing. It's like $1 each game, and each game is like maybe like 10 minutes. Like, I miss doing that. I want to do it on stream, but I need to buy. Did you watch? It was interesting, but I didn't think it was very exciting. I mean, like I don't want to complain. I don't want to complain, but as a fan, like, Gohan doesn't deserve any forms. Like, it bothers me. It bothered me so much. It's like he was spoiled. Like, oh, I can sell this. He was. Wait, what is that? He was spoiled. Like, I feel like he didn't deserve a new form. Like, he didn't train. He didn't do anything. Like, why does he have a new form? Piccolo, it makes sense. That's all Piccolo does. Piccolo only trains. He has no life. Yeah, he has a cell phone now. Yeah, he's Pan's babysitter, but he's still training her, so it makes sense for him to do that. But Gohan, I mean, like, I didn't understand like why Gohan was so weak, but like living in Japan, like I realized like he's a normal Japanese person. Like, Japanese people can't prioritize what's important, what's not, like they can't balance things. And Gohan just only caring about studying makes so much sense because Japanese people only care about work. So like, I understand, but he still doesn't deserve a new form. He really doesn't. That's the only thing that bothered me. Like, if Piccolo like did all the work, like I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. But like, we didn't see him training or nothing. He's just like, oh, like, I have a new form. Piccolo wished for it, so it made sense for me. His form, but I want them to get back to Broly. Like, let him learn how to control his power. I mean, he deserves a new form. I mean, to be honest, like, I don't think he's the strongest. I mean, he could be there if he were to train more often, but as much as I don't like to say it, Goku will always be the strongest. Not only because he's the main character, but because that ultra, like that ultra instinct is basically Bruce Lee's power up. That 1-inch punch bullshit. But Goku could only use it. He can't just activate it. He can only use it like if you're a real threat. That's the only reason why he used it against Jiren, and it made sense. Yeah. I mean, you're right, but it made sense for Goku to have Ultra Instinct, in the tournament because like the world was gonna end. Like, that had no choice. But he, it will never be activated again. He couldn't even use it on Broly. They teased it, in the movie, but I mean, he couldn't because Broly wasn't a real threat. Vegeta has the SS Super Evolution Blue. Like, I mean, that's just a form beyond regular blue. Goku can do it too, but like, he can use that, you know. But you know, the thing I like about Super is that they actually gave Vegeta more of a not being a punching bag, like actually doing more than what most people would say he couldn't do, you know. I mean, no, it just makes sense. Like it makes sense because like I don't think you've seen like the whole thing of Super. Like the manga I'm not even up to date with because like I don't like to read. Like but like I know that Vegeta has a new form, Frieza has a new form, Goku I don't think he can have another form because it doesn't make any sense. But Vegeta has the God of Destruction form. I mean, it makes sense because he did beat a God of Destruction in the tournament, and that's something that Goku could never do that he did, and I respect that because he deserved it, you know. But Frieza has a new form also, and I'm like, how and why? Like, first he became racist, he got the gold form. Now he's black and he has a black form, you know. But that's the manga. I have no idea because you know he died and he didn't finish. That's just what he had written down, I guess. But I know they're gonna finish it. You know, they're gonna finish it the same way that what is it Berserk, like the way he died too early and they didn't finish. They're gonna do the same thing with Dragon Ball. Like whatever he wrote down is how they're gonna make it end. But I mean, they can't do anything else after that. Like, I mean, it should end. Like, I mean, it's a cash cow, but please don't kill the cow. You know. Well, I mean, you know, like if you think about it, like he always called them monkeys. He always said, like, I hate your kind, right? And then what did he become? He became, because he was afraid of golden, like, you know, like the golden form, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, like he became that. It's weird. Like I don't like black people, and like I bleach my skin black. Like that's just weird. Like I don't understand that. I don't know what he was thinking when he thought about that golden form. Like it could have been any other color, but it had to be golden. You know. That's what I'm saying. It's weird if you think about it. Like in order, it's just like when Frieza, well, it makes a little bit of sense when Frieza came back to life and he said, Vegeta, how would you like to join my army? And then Vegeta was entertaining it and said, like, why would I join your army when you destroyed the planet I was supposed to rule? And then Vegeta says, I've been a Super Saiyan for years. Oh, you didn't know? I too have become a god. My favorite thing. But like when Frieza said, oh, can you kill Goku? Like right now, you can join my army. Like he was like, I need that clown to become stronger. You know, like if Frieza would have trained, he would have been stronger a long time instead of having it naturally. But he had to become the thing that he didn't want to become stronger, which is the golden form. It's really crazy. But I think about that stuff sometimes, like, damn, it's deep. Yeah, and a lot of people keep saying things, and I'm like, oh, it's making me think. Like, I don't want to think too much, you know. I'm a big fan, but I mean, like, you know, Whis did say something that made sense. Also, like, Goku's too relaxed. That's why he loses. and Vegeta is too tense. That's why he can't focus while he's fighting, because his muscles are not that relaxed. So yeah, it made sense at the time. Okay, let me put that back before I sell it. That too. So I'm definitely gonna sell it. Yeah, that's it, right? First there was this whole Mr. Popel thing, and then I saw some stuff about Cell's forms. To be honest, I think the Japanese doesn't think of racism in the same terms we do. I mean, you know, like having lived here as long as I have, like, it's an island, and like beyond black and white, they don't know any other nationalities, and if they do, it's because they've lived outside of Japan or visited, but like they don't see it. If you're not Japanese, you're a gaijin. Everyone's a gaijin. But when they go outside of Japan and they're like, oh shit, like there's so many gaijins here. No, you're the gaijin. No, I'm the gaijin. That's when they realize, like, oh, this is racism. This is what it feels like to include us all together. You know. But the thing about American people is that we stereotype. I noticed that living in Japan, like, we stereotype a lot. Oh, black people this, white people this. Like, we just put each other, like, in different places, but Japanese people don't do that. You're not Japanese, you're a gaijin. Oh, you're from Africa, you're a gaijin. There's no colors. It's like, oh, you're white, you're a gaijin. It's weird. Like, we all called the same thing in Japan. But then if I say I'm American, like, oh, you're American. It's not like white, black, Chinese. If they met a Chinese person that said, oh, I'm from America, they would probably look at him funny, but they would still be like, oh yeah, he's American. You know, it's weird. I want you to come to Japan and, like, experience it, and then you'll be like thinking about your culture and like, why, you know, because I question a lot of things about America living in Japan. I've been here 8 years and I'm just like, this is crazy. I'm still here. I mean, damn, I've been, how long? Damn, 2 hours and a half. I should get off soon, but I spoke to him already. I did this already. Oh, I need to level up. Let's see. Ballistic. Every point adds damage resist. Guy 110, 10, 20, 30. And ways the swing faster. I mean, yeah, that would be really good eventually. Ooh, physical. If you start paying attention physically, obviously it's not bulletproof. Yeah, I mean, it's just the fact that, I don't know. It's pretty badass if you're fighting, like, enemies that don't use guns, like animals and monsters and shit. But yeah, I mean, you don't really need it. I mean, if it was just a regular game, it's fine. But I mean, this is 76. Like, you need guns. You have no choice. Like, I mean, you're right, 100% right, and I need to remember that, because everything that's gonna kill me, you know, if I get close to it, there's no point. Cannibal, fireproof. Charisma. I mean, that's good to keep. Luck is increased. I need this though. Team medic. Bloodsucker. Eventually. I can do this now. I mean, you can craft energy weapons, energy damage gains, bonus required. I mean, covert. All right, you have a good day. You have a good night. Thank you for watching. Peace. What is this? Event carry jump to gain up to 10 damage. No power armor. Eventually. You drop a live grenade from you when you die. I'd rather not. Okay, damn, I don't know. This one though. Definitely that one. Super Series is fluffed inside Z before the last bit. Do you still think the whole Super Series is stuffed inside Z? I mean, I like Super. Like, it's not bad. But, you know, like, of course Z will always be better. But Super is just like for the kids that became adults and like want to look back on Dragon Ball. You know, that's what Super is. I loved it. You know, the only thing I wish that they would fuck it, let's just do it. The only thing that I wish that, I mean, the time skip, I don't know how they're gonna do that. To be honest, I don't know how they're gonna do that because the way that Z ended was really great. The only thing that I wish that they would have done is like actually like make it nostalgic by doing it the way that they did like the original Dragon Ball, like when Master Roshi fought Goku, like make Goku fight Oob and whoever wins. If the place is destroyed. But, you know, make it nostalgic. Like, them flying away is not cool because I really wanted to see them fight. And then GT didn't help by making them fight and not let them finish, you know. But you can repair armor, normal condition. I guess. I don't need that anymore. Wait. I don't need this anymore. No, I should keep it just in case. Wow. I didn't realize it was fully stuffed. Yeah, I mean, but this does help. Do I really need that though? Melee weapons break. Do I really need it? That's the question. Well, I don't need melee weapons. I want to, but I don't need melee weapons. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. You don't need it, bro. Melee weapons, you don't need it. It's fine. Let's keep these. You never know. This is 10, 20, 30, 30. Okay. Oh, well, you have to see. We have to see. We'll do the manga now. Yeah, I mean the Daima thing is basically Dragon Ball GT. Like, as much as I don't want to say it, it's Dragon Ball GT. But instead of making one person young, like, he made everyone young. But the only thing that bothers me is that, like, he should still be as strong as he is, but young. Like, why was he fighting with just a power pole? Like, that bothered me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess maybe he can't turn, like, Super Saiyan 2 and 3 because he needs more power. you know, but at least Super Saiyan 1, you know. But I mean, we will see. We will see. Okay, so let's rebuild my stuff. But you know, Dragon Ball Daima, like that was him. He he consented to remaking Dragon Ball GT, so I'm not mad about that. But you know, just let's see how far it goes. Nice talking to you too, man. Have a good night. Thank you. I need to stop. Yeah, Dragon Ball GT. Okay, where are you? Where are you? No, not you. You. No, not you. Where? Yeah, you. Take care. Okay, man. That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Bits. I don't drink beer. Bits. Daijibou. Word. Maybe 1, 2. The rest all that, yeah. That pipe, yeah. Double barrel, yeah. Wait, there's harder. Yeah, I see. Okay. This is as good as it gets. Alright. 2.5 hours. Yeah, I should get going. He's missing one arm. Oh, it's stuck behind his back. Okay, let's fix this because armor is important. Fix it good. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do this. Man. Level 30, and this one was yeah, let's do this one. This makes sense. Brotherhood. Pocket it. No paint. Oh, but I'm not. Yeah, it's fine. Let's. What? Ballistic fiber. Where is it? Where is it? I can't wear it because it's level 30, I guess. Let's see. Are you serious? 1, alright. Yeah, that sucks. 1. That sucks. I can't wear it because no, that's not cool. One, 2, I can't wear it because so I should sell that right arm. Right arm. Can I? Beautiful. Pocketed, pocketed. So right arm I can get rid of. That I can get rid of. Ah, I need tape. Tape. Let's buy some tape. Alright, so let's put that shit away, cause I'm not gonna walk around with it. I can't use it. Apparel. No? I can't put it away? Really? Armor, so just put that away. Left arm, right leg. Wait. Right, now that one I can sell. That I can sell. Let's get rid of that. We don't need all that. It's 40. I mean, what? Might as well just sell it, bro. I don't want to fucking carry all that shit. I need tape. What? Okay. Let's see. What am I missing? I got everything? Really? Okay, fusion core, helmet, left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg, torso. Yeah, I got everything. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Let's sell everything. Well, let's buy the tape first. Give me the fucking tape. Give me. You don't have tape? What? You don't have fucking tape? Are you serious, bro? You don't have tape? That's not cool, man. 20. Okay. 40. Bios. 40. 40. I got you. T45. Anyway, I'm so close to level 30. I'm so close. No, that I don't need. I'm so close to level 30. I should just hold on to that. Okay, now let's get rid of all this shit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get off soon, unfortunately. Three, 2, okay, let's go with gunsmith, of course. Fix it good. Yeah, it's the best I can do. I need to raise luck. But damn, I need luck. Maybe one more time. Hard bargain. Luck. Endurance. Definitely endurance. I'm fucking fucked. I can't sell it because it's Red Viper. I should switch. Yeah, I should switch them. Switch them to Red Viper. And then I'll be able to see them. So yeah. Let's do it. No. Pocketed. It's not pocketed. Oh shit. I need tape. Of course I need tape. Okay, so let's make this no paint. Now you can see it. No paint. One, two, okay, yeah, everything else I just, yeah, that's it, that's better, I can sell it now. Come here. It's, okay, so, beautiful. Yeah, that's it. It's about, no. That's it, right? Yeah. Pocketed. Make that pocketed. I should be good. But I need fucking tape. Yeah. Okay, tape? Wait, no. Wait. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna? I was gonna do something. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm dead ass about to get off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another time, because I can't do it now. Unfortunately, I have to go to work. Yeah, now I remember what I was gonna do. Here. Is it? Seasons. How much I got? Where does this say my fucking tickets? I got 25. This is exact. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Was it Atomic Shop? Let's go here. I have enough now to buy it? If I have enough, yeah, I do have enough. Yeah, let's go. Commando paint. Yeah, it's Fallout 3. Definitely Fallout 3. Okay, so wait. I got something else. Yeah, give me the fucking caps. I kind of want to go. I kind of want to go to the store though. That's a long fucking walk. Should I go back? Do I have enough caps? Well, I actually do have enough caps. I do have enough caps. But I can't. I have too much stuff on me. Yeah, I got way too much stuff on me. Can I just throw everything in here? Is it possible? Alright, so fuel flare 1045 44. Yeah, I guess. I need to scrap this shit I didn't fucking scrap. Now I remember. Yeah, I need to do that. Alright, let's do it. Scrap the shit that I don't fucking need. Alright. 1. Short hunting. This one. I feel like if... How much is that? That's 18. Do I really need to walk around with it? Those two I don't really need right now. I don't really need them right now, though. Cause I mean, what's gonna kill me? What's gonna kill me? Yeah, what's gonna fucking kill me right now? Nothing. I sound cocky. I don't need this right now either. You know. I'm doing pretty good for myself. Ah, damn, that's a lot, my man. That's why. This is 6. Cause I don't need all that shit. Yeah, wow. That makes so much fucking sense, bro. I mean, 45, they all use different things, so it's fine. Okay, so I'll still put it away. You don't need it right now. Okay. Damn, that's a lot though. I mean, I should hold on to it. You never know. You never know. You can't get rid of them though. So that I don't need. I don't have it on me, so yeah, it's fine. That I don't have it on me either, it's fine. I think just go with 1. Yeah, that makes sense. But let's go with 10, cause that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay, so let's go buy some fucking tape. Now we can go back. If I do this, anything happen? No, nothing. Yeah, let's get off soon. Shit. Almost 3 hours. Damn, I need to go to sleep. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I need to go to fucking sleep. So this is the cheapest way. Man. Yeah, I should get off. Fuck. Okay, so we go back to you. Whew. Okay, good.
Love the Brotherhood as they're depicted. Love.
We buy the fucking tape, we fix it, and then we get the fuck out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, loading, level 27. Fuck. Are you... Okay. Yeah. Alright, yeah. I'm falling asleep 4, 5, 6. So sleep 3.5 hours. Most likely. It's so weird. Alright, so then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna do what I said I should have done. And then we're gonna get off. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's go do the tape bullshit. No. What are you doing? It's here. There we go. Fuck. Seriously. Alright, so yeah. BOS. Pocket it. Okay, yeah. Okay. yeah, that's it. I gotta get off soon, so. But I want Lucy's backpack. How do I get Lucy's backpack? Wait. I need to check to see if I can craft it first. It doesn't say anything else. Alright, so I guess I need to get off. Atomic Shop Season Challenge Social Photo. Okay. Alright, so let's get out of here. Can we go to... Man, I don't see no fucking anything. Ah, fuck. My nose is killing me, man. Yeah. Let's see. Add-ons. Yeah, but like, how do I? No, don't do that. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Cause I should have her fucking backpack. Ah, shit. It should be... Where is it? It would be here. $800, 500, 4,000, 1,000. Damn, 35 for all that. Yeah, I guess I don't have it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. You have a good night. I officially stayed on for 3 hours. Okay. Thank you. Peace out. I'm out. I'm tired. I have to work today, and I have to model today for someone. So unfortunately, thank you for watching. Have a good night. Damn. Peace out. See you tomorrow.